friends and enemies, it's me, V. And I am walking the Capitol Lake Loop. I'm walking the Lake Loop. As you know, today is November 5th. Okay, it's really hard for me to actually breathe. I've been trying to breathe this entire time. It is November 8th, 2020. Yours truly has to finish her 15K, which is why my lips are right now dry. I've been walking since 1. And I've been walking, trying to get out of cyclists and other pedestrians' way. I'm currently walking down I can't even remember what street this is. John Nolan. And it is hard to breathe due to my asthma and this mask. However, I do it to protect myself as well as others. The thing that gets me though, as I'm walking, is that I've passed a lot of people, bicyclists and walkers, not wearing masks. I've taken my mask off once to breathe, actually twice, just because of how heavy this is. And both times I've come across people who aren't wearing masks, and as they're exhaling, I'm inhaling, and the wind is blowing from them to me, which makes me go, awesome, great. Now I gotta worry. It's a little hard, but it's still doable. I'm just enjoying the fact that I'm walking, and I've been walking for a bit. My Google Maps isn't working because from the time I started walking, it didn't register until I got halfway into my walk. And then it said, oh yeah, you started walking. Which made me go, what the hell? And it said that I was not near John Nolan, which made me go, what the hell? But that's neither here nor there. COVID-19 testing. I feel like I should do another one, but then I feel bad because my thing is, I don't want to take away tests from someone who really needs it. I'm just going to assume that I had it, and well, I already assumed that I had it in January, but what I'm going to say is I'm assuming that I had it again, and I'm not trying to get it a third time. So let's see how that works. As I get closer, or rather later on, I'll probably update you with how many miles I've walked. So far I've walked 2 miles, so only another 8 miles, and then I'll be done with my 15K. It is an hour. It's something into this walk/run. My legs burn. Everything burns. With the terrain is very different. The lake loop, I didn't realize how far the lake loop is. I knew that it was 8 miles. And I knew that 8 miles would get me close to 10 miles as I do this 15K. I am tired. And as soon as I finish this race, I'm gonna log my time, and then I'm going to Ian's, and I'm ordering a large pizza, and I'm gonna eat the whole thing by myself. I haven't decided on what pizza yet, but I'm getting me a pizza. Here's a funny, haha, not so haha joke. I looked at Google, thought I had understood how long this was. What I forgot is that the actual mileage that they used and the time given, or rather, the time given was based on you riding a bike, not walking. So, it took me a lot longer to actually, it took me a lot longer to realize, A, I had done my 15K, but now I have to walk all the way back, which is unfortunate. So I've been walking for 2 hours, halfway through it, and I said, how long would it take me to get back home? And Google Maps was like, another 2 hours. And I said, 2 hours and 20-something minutes, plus I'm walking how many miles back to my house? You have me fucked up. So what I'm doing right now is I stopped and I'm walking all the way back home. Unfortunately, because I am doing this, that means I will get my 9 miles in. I will stop it and then see how long I walk after that. I'm not going to walk for the next 3 days. I know that I will physically have to walk at work. I don't want to, but that's how it's probably going to be. I should have done this on the days when I was just walking from home or working from home. Did not give that thought. So did not really think about that, nor did I think about stopping, because when I saw that I was 6 miles, I was like, I'm gonna walk some more. And instead I should have did what I had done previously. I walked 3 miles. This said, ooh, I'm already at 3 miles plus some. Let me walk all the way back home so I can get it, and then I'm at my 6 miles. I didn't do that with this. Had I done this with it at like 4 miles in, I would be back home and it would have been over. The 2 miles and whatever, it would have been over because I would have walked back home. I now added an extra 2 miles because I wasn't thinking and I didn't plan, and I'm angry at myself because I didn't bring my car. I left my car, parked it, so now I have to walk back in order to get to my car so I can go home. So yay. Well, originally I was going to take the bus and go home. I didn't take the bus. Why did I not take the bus? I stopped at the bus because there were a bunch of people who didn't have whatever. They didn't have masks. 2 of the buses did not have masks and everything. So as a result, yours truly got off. Because I was like, I can't allow that. And then I walked and I was like, I need to get food. So I got food. And then I realized a plethora of people who did not have on masks. And I said, we're entering what, month 9, 10? And no one's wearing masks. So right now, I'm mentally like, I'm gonna get it. It's not me being pessimistic. I'm gonna get it. I already know it, and I'm just prepared for it. Mom got me. She got me a bunch of stuff that I needed. She got me a bear that has hugs, because I miss hugs so much. I miss hugs. She also got me 501 yoga exercises. I was like, thank you, when I got it. And I actually did one of them just now. Which one was it? I just did it. It wasn't the extended, it wasn't the tree pose. I've actually been able to do a tree pose. But it was the one where you bend down and your hands are actually on the ground. Bend forward. They have it in different chapters. I just saw the man. Here it is. This one. It's the wide leg forward bend. I did that. I did the one with, I did with her. First, I actually did the one my finger is pointing to. I did that one, 119. Why? Because I walked Sunday. I did not my half chocolate. I did the hot chocolate 15K. I made a video about that, which you probably saw Wednesday. I had a baked potato and an apple before I did it. Why? Because my brain thought, if I have too much food, I won't be able to run. Well, what ended up happening is halfway around the 2-hour mark, my brain started to see shit. And it was halfway of running / walking across Monona. It suddenly dawned on me, hey, wait a minute. Shouldn't I be coming to the end? Now, when I went online and looked up the lake loop, I swear it said 8 miles. And it said, it'll maybe take 2 hours. I realized they were going by bike. If you were to do it bike, walking is a whole other thing. Halfway through, I realized, oh, wait, that's another 2 hours, and I'm already 2 hours in. I talked about it all in that video. If you don't see that video, I will probably link it somewhere in here to see that video, so then you know what exactly happened, because that was a shit show. It wasn't a shit show, but it was one of those things that, like, oh my gosh, that's nuts as hell. Yeah. I did that. I fucking did that. And I'm very excited and proud of the fact that I did that. I'm still feeling the after effects. Even though I exercised, and even though I did my stretching and everything, I still felt it because I didn't bring enough water. That was mistake number 2. Mistake number 1 was not turning back when I should have. Because when you're running, I did my 6 miles and I didn't think, wait a minute, I should probably go the way I came back so then I can do 12 miles, be done with it, and we're good to go. No, I kept going. And then I realized, hey, wait a minute. If it takes 2 hours to get back home, and it takes 2 hours to get back to my house, and I'm stuck in the middle of nowhere, that means I either have to walk or call Uber or something to get this situated. And that's just watch the vlog. Just watch the vlog. I'll explain everything there. Watch the vlog. Just want to give you guys an update on what exactly I did for... I looked directly into the lights.